Hey guys, what's up? It's just Connor here. I hope you're having an amazing week. As you can probably tell, this video is being filmed in a bit of a different format today because I'm on my way to Vietnam in the next 12 hours. So I don't have the fancy setup for today, but I wanted to make a quick announcement because I'm not sure if I'll get the time to do it between now and when I arrive there. Plus, I wanted to publicly announce this basically as soon as possible as well to give people enough time and the opportunity to have a chat, book in a call, send me a DM to get inside before the price for the RSA is increasing. Now, that's basically the official announcement. I've talked about it last month on Instagram, but at the moment, we're getting too good of results. Too many people like it. Too many people enjoy it. All my guys told me I should be increasing the price. So I am, right? So this video is basically just going to be publicly announcing that and showing you why we're doing it, when, by how much, all type of stuff, right? So with that said, let's go ahead and dive in. So we are increasing the price for the Remote Sales Academy. When is it happening? It is happening Sunday, the 13th of August, right? Now, if you don't book in your call by that time, that's the cutoff, right? But if you booked in a call before that date, then you can still access, I guess, the price before the price increase, right? Now, how much are we increasing it? We're increasing it by 1,000 US. Go over why specifically in a minute here, but the value compared to what people are paying for is just ridiculous amounts. Way more than 10x. I'd say like 13, 15x, which is what I'm going to be talking about here in a second. But more specific reasons why is personally, I've invested $50,000 of my own money into sales education. Some of the best sales trainers on the planet, some of the best mentors, especially in sales, and some of the best trainings on how to help you land opportunities and roles, right? Which a lot of what I see out there is quite frankly not up to scratch as to where it needs to be to help you land your dream role in this industry, right? If you're watching this video and you've been watching a couple of my videos and you've tried applying to Facebook groups, you've tried using job posts and it hasn't worked, there's a reason why that strategy is ineffective and does no longer work. So inside the RSA, we have the best strategies and I guess really the exact roadmap for someone to transition out of what they're doing now to remote sales and do it the right way, appropriately, safely, right? Not in an idiotic quit my job and try and make money way, right? And then make $300 over the next 3 months, right? We have an actual proven roadmap and a process and things like that. So anyways, so personally, I've invested over $50,000 of my own money inside the online education. So I definitely think the value is going to be increasing there. My experience, right? What you're paying for in the RSA is my experience, right? I've been doing this for 4+ years and there is very few, if any, people actually that can say that actually did this for years and years and years, has experience navigating the industry and doing it very, very well, right? And actually went from zero in sales to doing well in sales and actually being consistent and persistent with it, right? A lot of these guys out there that you might be seeing, they had one good month and then they're out. Right now, they're teaching people how to get involved in the space. Myself, I've been doing this since I was 18, right? So very, very young age. And this is all that I've been obsessed about this for years, right? So that's why primarily I want to teach people to shortcut that as best as I can. And of course, my experience again, to compared to a lot of the other people out there that might be teaching the same thing, making a few assumptions. But from what I've seen, a lot of what the other guys have is very little experience, right? So that's with the edge that I have here. And of course, the results, which I'm going to show you that here in a second, right? So I've got plenty of those to go through, almost an overwhelming amount. But essentially, I wanted to run you through some feedback. So we ran a survey 2 months ago with the initial group that we started. So we started the RSA back in April. And we ran what's called an NPS survey. So I know it's crazy, but I actually do care about whether or not people actually do like what they're getting into, what they're buying into. And so we ran a survey. It's called NPS score survey, so a net promoter score, right? So basically, a select amount of people so 16 people of the group that participated were asked, out of 10, how likely are you to recommend Remote Sales Academy to a friend at this stage? 75% of them rated 9 out of 10, and then 25%, so 4 of the 16 remote like 7 or 8, right? But nobody was in detractors. So detractors means it's more like a negative, like I wouldn't recommend it, right? So I've still got 12 people that are super stoked with everything that's inside of there, and then 4 people that are just like, it's good. So I'm pretty happy with that overall. We also asked the group of 16 people, would you buy RSA again? And 16% of them said a resounding yes, so that's fantastic. And then we asked, of course, like any feedback just in general. And I wanted to run through some of those here. So number 1 was, being a total beginner, the course is structured and taught in a very easy and precise manner to cover all things needed to teach me the end goal. Connor and Lucas, who's one of my boys that coaches inside the training, are amazing mentors, or always readily available for all questions about anything. Thanks, guys. Right? Everything about this is absolutely phenomenal. Great work, great support. All my needs are met. Looking forward to learn more from you. Response from you is pretty fast. Lessons in the module are easy to digest. Keep up the good work. And finally, I want to say thank you for changing my life and opening a new door to a life that I've always wanted. The RSA is absolutely incredible. It's bound to change anyone's life if they commit and get to work, right? Which is really, really cool. So that's just the general consensus and feedback. And I want to go through some recent wins, and then I'll show you some more a little bit later on. So Luke as well. Luke is 18 years old, right? He's working a physical construction job, like a physical labor job with his dad, and he's looking to transition into the remote sales industry. He spoke to me about over a month ago, and within about 28 to 27 days, through my network, I helped him land an opportunity that's with a 7-figure fitness business coaching company, where he has a very, very, very good trajectory to promote, basically go through from getting some experience as an appointment setter to a salesperson in the role. The current salesperson's making pretty good money as well. I think they're making about $15K a month, around that range. So that's pretty cool. Then Michael, right? Michael owns his own business. He's looking to transition out of that to remote sales, right? He's got a family taken care of. Within my network, I linked him up with one of the biggest e-com entrepreneurs in Australia. He does multi-7 figures. So that was really, really cool. And Lockie's similar in the same thing, right? He's studying at university, realized that's not what he wants to do anymore. And in less than 14 days, he's landing a role with a multi-7-figure company, which is the same as Michael, right? I introduced both of those guys for interviews with people in my network, right? So that's really, really cool. Now, what was I going to say there? Yeah, so just so you guys understand, to get those types of results, it took me 8 months to a year. And before I was actually making any decent money, it took me a very, very, very long time. So I wasn't taught the right methods, I didn't have the right mentor, I didn't have the right strategy, and I did not have the right skills. These guys are accelerating their results like that. And they're paying way less than I could have, considering I've spent over $50,000 in my sales education alone, right? Some other couple of things here as well is, this is my testimonials page that I thought I'd run you through. Guys, it just keeps going endless. If you look at my Instagram highlights as well, literally I'll get it up here. There's, okay, hang on. Look, wait. It's just endless, guys. Like, it just keeps going and going and going. Like, just go look at my Instagram highlights. There's plenty of things you look at as far as like testimonials. Like, guys, come on. And this is literally just since April, right? Just since April. This is a page of testimonials. You can see these here, right? Lucas, his first 10K per month, right? He was studying law. He didn't know what to do afterwards. And he's crushing it, doing 10K a month. He's working on a YouTube coaching automation offer, right? Got Connor Graves, right? Did 23K in commissions, selling fitness, right? Traveling to Africa with his family and his partner. So that's pretty cool. Got guys like Sam hitting his first 20K a month. Connor Mack, he was doing 10K a month, working as an appointment setter. Bunch of video testimonials in it as well. If you want to see this page, definitely hit me up on Instagram and let me know. Yeah, like it just keeps going, guys. It's just heaps, right? It's heaps of stuff, and you can go check on my Instagram highlights as well. So, long story short, what am I saying? What I am saying is that the RSA is phenomenal. I truly don't believe there's anything really close out there on the market that comes to the price. Not even with the price increase. I think there's just nothing that really compares, to be honest. Considering that once you work in the RSA, you will not have to spend money on any extra sales training or any other things ever again, because I've done everything. I've distilled and broken it down, and there's still so much more that I'm adding considering everything inside of the curriculum is pretty much everything that you need. But in case you haven't seen it, there's a video on my YouTube channel going through exactly everything that's included inside the training. We just added a full masterclass, A to Z. It's about an hour and 40 minutes on how to find your dream roles, right, in networking masterclass. But there's heaps of stuff in here, guys. Everything that you really need to know step by step on how to go from zero to hero in sales, how to get good, sales questions playbook, every sales question you've ever thought of or haven't thought of, setting, there's DM setting that's yet to be added, there's outbound setting that's yet to be added, objection handling, finding your offers, literally start to finish sales calls. You get to see start to finish, hey, what's up, to credit card details of me actually selling business opportunity, business coaching, pretty much the whole lot, right? You get to see a bunch of those calls, 5K to 30K sales coaching packages, pretty much the whole lot, okay? So with that said, guys, I'm not going to carry on any further. Hopefully you've seen enough to understand, again, like this is something that's for me. This is, maybe it's not, maybe it is. But if you've been watching my content for a while, which I know a lot of you have, YouTube channel, Instagram content, you're familiar with who I am, book in a call. There's going to be a link in the description. Fill in the form or send me a DM on Instagram if you've got any questions just in general. I'm more than happy to help. But trust me, please, I beg of you that you get in before the price increases, because it is just the amount of value that you're getting for what's inside of there, especially for the right price right now. And with the price increase, it's still just astronomically crazy, the value that I'm putting inside the RSA. And a lot of my students will agree. So please, I beg of you, send me a DM or book in a call before the price increases. I want you to get you in before inevitably you're spending $1,000 extra. Okay, so sweet, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you saw some great results. Hopefully you're convinced. And then if you got any questions, DM me on Instagram, book a call in the link below. And hope to speak to you soon.